Hey folks, how you doing? Bob and Joe here. What a day. Turn that down a little bit. I tell you what, this is one of them days that'll put you on a rant. I think there's a hole empty down there if you check with him. He told me to wait. You day cabs can hit that shit easy.
Oh, okay. I appreciate it.
You might check. You been here before?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm nice to everybody. I try to be. I've cussed a few today. Wannabe truck drivers. Dallas traffic. A Landstar. He was on the wrong lane, the one to stay on the road, 2-lane exit. He was all the way over. He just started coming across. I mean, cars hitting no brakes left and right in front of me. Then at the exact same time, I have an end-on local truck passing here, and he's wanting in my lane to catch that ramp, and he just started literally an inch off my mirror. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Who the hell handed out the dumbass pills today? But somebody did. Because there wasn't one. But anyhow, and all these trucks that want to try to play speed racer in the city, guess what? You need to learn lane control before you learn speeding. You need to learn proper lane changing before you learn going fast. And regardless how fast you're going, you're still a slow truck. So slow the hell down. You're not in a four-wheeler. All that zigzagging, leave that to the four-wheelers. Don't do it in your big truck. This should be common sense stuff that doesn't need to be taught in a school. I know. Some of y'all are melting. I said common sense. Shame on me to actually think that you could think. And if you're getting upset about this little lecture, you're probably part of the problem. If you're not part of the problem, you're sitting there saying, no shit. They need to learn how to drive. I don't get some of you. It ain't a matter of lack of being trained. It's a lack of common courtesy, common sense, and just trying to do your job right. Hooray for me, how the hell y'all getting along? And that is a mentality that we've been fighting out here for years. And it's only getting worse. Put me on a rant. It's getting terrible. The only good thing that I can say about today is that I'm only about 5 years from retiring, and I'm going to get the hell off these highways and leave it to you young idiots coming out here, young inexperienced. It ain't got nothing to do with age, because I've seen some dumb sumbitches out here that are well up in their age and their years. Give me a spin and a sputter. Then y'all want to talk about the industry. All these new guys talking about the industry. Guess what? It ain't the industry, it's some of y'all. Why don't you clean up your own backyard before you start complaining about your neighbors? Why don't you learn how to drive and start driving right with a little common courtesy before you start bitching about the other guy? I had a guy complaining today that don't even drive a big truck. And he's like, what is up with these 64-mile-an-hour trucks and 65-mile-an-hour trucks racing down the highway? He said, I followed them for over 7 miles. Just doing this. And he said, what is up with that? He said, 7 miles, and they were still going when I got off the highway. I told him, I said, believe it or not, us old truckers, we bitch about that more than you do, because we deal with it more than you do. Hanging out in the middle lane. I had a hand tell me a little while back that that's what his trainer taught him. If there's 3 lanes, you hang out in the middle. Because you don't know if you got to go left or right up here for your next maneuver. Really? There's not that many left-hand turns. Most exits are right. So you can get in that right lane. In the cities, I can actually understand it. I don't like it, but I can understand it. Because I'm one of them in that middle lane. Because I don't want to deal with all that traffic coming on and off the highway. I totally get it. But when we're out in the middle of nowhere, we're out away from the city, why the hell are you hanging out in the middle lane or the hammer lane in a slow truck? You know everybody's going to pass you. Yeah, got me on the tear today. No. It is what it is. And it's pretty messed up. Oh. Then I get here. It was tight getting here, but I made it. They're all complaining about that truck right there. Alpha. He's Alpha Trucking. Alpha means you're on top of the pack. From what the local drivers and the shipping clerk was saying, he ain't Alpha. He ain't at top of the pack. So the name of his company's a lie. They said that he had an easy shot, and instead of doing the easy shot, he wanted to take this dock and had the blind side, was all up over the curb in the grass, took forever to park. I got here, there was a waiting line out here, and I find out it's because of him. So I'm going to have that fan down. I need it blowing on me. I don't know if I'm hot under the collar or if it's hot. What? Wait a minute, I ain't got a collar. So, you know, I try not to go on these tears and be bad-mouthing new drivers, because I've got a lot of new drivers on my channel. But maybe, just maybe, from one of these rants, you'll learn something. Maybe. And I know you can learn something from them. Next question is, are you going to actually apply it? That's the biggie. And the majority will not. No. Don't mind me. I got other little things I'm trying to do while I'm stopped. So that's the Papa Joe rant for the day. I do agree and acknowledge that the companies are doing some poor training. That's a fact. But I will also acknowledge and agree that there's some stuff that shouldn't have to be taught that you're still lacking in. And you need to stop and think about it. And I'm willing to bet that everything I have complained about in this video, the ones that are doing what I complained about in this video, they complain about it too. They've had it done to them. Thus far, that must make it okay. Alright, I'm done. I have not improved a damn thing in the trucking industry with this video. I've gave a few of y'all a laugh. There are those that think that it's funny when somebody gets on a rant. I don't understand why. I've made a couple melt because they got caught doing what I said. But I'll get up tomorrow morning. Hell, better yet, I'll leave this place whenever I get loaded. I'll get out there on the highways and ain't a damn thing changed. Nothing. Maybe, just maybe, with a little bit of luck, there's some new drivers out there, or soon-to-be drivers, or wannabe drivers, that is watching this video, and maybe they'll take heed to some of what I've complained about and tried to teach in other videos, and we might get a few extra drivers out here that might make a difference. You never know. Just like my preaching the word. You don't know who's listening. You don't know what effect it's having on them. Same thing with these trucking videos. I don't know who's listening. Don't know what effect it'll have on them. But just maybe it can make a difference. With that, I'm going to tell you, good Lord loves you. So do I. I get aggravated at some of you. He says I can get aggravated with you, but he tells me I gotta love you even if I'm aggravated with you. Quit doing the dumb shit and I won't be aggravated with you. Y'all have a good day. Bye.